I'm up in Yorkshire now and taking a walk in the park, and I'm letting the drone track me as I walk down into the Bramley flat. The drone is totally autonomous at this stage, it's just following a preset instruction, but the sound, which I was hoping to pick up, is being done by the mobile phone, and that wasn't successful at all, as you can hear.
Follow me, well, I don't know, but keep going anyway, and get down to a less windy spot shortly.
So the fence I was walking towards was because they've left a whole load of this park wild this year, and the wilded areas are behind the fence, so you can't walk through them. I presume that preserves it all for wildlife. So there are now distinct areas through Bramley Park that you can walk on, and the rest is left to wilding. I'm going down to see my flat, see if the maintenance company have done any work recently. Keep charging me horrendous fees for looking after it, and there's never any evidence of that, so I'm going to look at that. And in the meantime, we're sticking with property, going back to Bulgaria, because the current stage of the work in the bathroom is pretty much finished now, and this is what it looks like all done, up to the point that they can do it, in that we've now got a floor, we've got walls, and we've got a ceiling, we've got some wiring, we've got some plumbing. Let's just go back to last year just to remind you how much we've progressed. The first thing you see, of course, was last year when they were tipping out the stuff to put the floor down with. They made the concrete and they put it in to the bathroom, and then we left it for another year. But we've made a bit more progress this year because I really like to get that bathroom up and running before Christmas. Earlier this year I was over in Oresh and had a meeting with the builders who did a lot of measuring up. I gave them a description of all the things that I wanted to get done. They made a load of notes, gave me a quote, and that's how we went on. So we went through these stages, which I've already showed you, where we did the filling in of the gable end, we did plastering and rendering and boarding out. But of course, in the process of doing that, we also had to put the plumbing in so that it could be hidden behind the walls. We had cables put in exactly where I needed them. I wanted cables to feed a couple of towel radiators using downlighters in the two bathroom areas. And there's a couple of other sockets I need, like for a washing machine. And that's as far as we can go at the moment. The next thing is that I need to be back in there. We need to be choosing some tiles to go down, and we'll probably start with the ensuite and put in what you might call, well, it's a bathroom suite without the bath. It's a toilet and sink, in other words. That's what we have to go and sort out. We need to choose tiles and all sorts of other things. So really, we need to go back over there. We always find it's too expensive to travel through the summer holidays because everybody puts prices up when the kids are out. So we'll be going again in the autumn, and we'll be looking at the two areas in this extension. The first one, of course, is the main bathroom with the window on the right, but I think we can leave that for now. There's a few other decisions to make, and we need to know what shower tray we're going to put in before they can put the waste in for that, so it's just a pencil line outline at the moment. There's a lot of little jobs we can probably do ourselves here, and we can start buying things and bringing them to the house. But if we're going to do that and spend time here, we could do with some toilet facilities. So I'm going to try and get that done before we go over in the autumn. The area at the end there with the window looking out the gable end is due to get a toilet and a sink. and that will do for us as our facilities while we come and work at the house. All we need to do is get the floor tiled first, I think. We may need the wall tiles as well. I shall have to get some advice on that, but put a toilet and sink there and we can afford to spend a few hours there doing things. Thanks to Colin for the pictures he's been sending over. It's nice to see what a good job that Stefan and Valerie are doing. And also, he sent pictures of the outside, which of course gets overgrown very quickly. And Tim's been doing some more clearing of the garden. Looking at the garden pictures reminds me of some of the things we're going to need to do outside, including rendering. But then, of course, there's one really big thing. If we're going to put a toilet in the property, we're going to have to get the septic tank working. And there's a way of doing that, which I believe it gets kicked off by putting a dead animal in it. But I don't think we'll go into the details of that at the moment. Needless to say, if we're going to have a toilet, we're going to need it all piping out to the septic tank, which should have already been done, but might not have been quite finished yet. So there it is, a final walk around the garden, and good to see that the way in and out of the property up those steps is also being cleared. That needs doing all the time, and let's face it, you can't do anything unless you can get in. I'm still in Bramley, and I've been looking around the flat, the building where there are 20 apartments in fact, run by a management company who charge for a whole load of stuff that doesn't seem to be getting done. These are the stairs. We were told last year we were getting new carpets in the whole building. So with these pictures you can see, these are recent in the last few days, you can see that nothing has been done about the carpets, but it appears that nothing's been done about cleaning either. Things that I noticed were broken last year and a couple of months ago when I last came are still broken. Nothing's getting done here. The cleaners are signing in once a month. Just signing in doesn't mean they're cleaning. But according to the new set of accounts, we pay about £2,000 a year for cleaning in this place. The other sign sheet appears to confirm the management company come and inspect 4 times a year roughly. Inspect, that's all. Oh, and they're going to have to increase our gardening charges this year because this is the garden. Apart from this, which is totally overgrown and unkempt, there's just a little border along the edge of the car park, which is also overgrown and could do with regular weeding. And that was Bramley, where they seem happy to remember the people that were important to the town.
It's the start of a beautiful day. Maythorn magic is coming your way. We'll dive in at the deep end and long for the weekend. Maythorn magic is here to stay.